kick things off with some major international news. You know when you're in middle school and your two worst enemies have a sleepover and spend the whole night talking shit about you? Well, that just happened to America.
Tonight, two of America's fiercest adversaries together on North Korean soil. Vladimir Putin arriving in Pyongyang for the first time in nearly a quarter of a century.
North Korea's Kim Jong-un pulling out all the stops in an elaborately choreographed state visit for Russian President Vladimir Putin. The outcast and sanctioned leaders side by side reviewing troops, cheered by crowds of children with balloons. The two unveiled a strategic defense treaty promising mutual assistance in case either country faces aggression.
Best friends forever! Russia and North Korea, it's the perfect alliance. They go together like vodka and famine. Everyone wins. I mean, Russia gets North Korean weapons, and North Korea gets whatever Putin has, those nesting dolls and Tucker Carlson's phone number, I don't know. And now that Russia has North Korean weapons, watch out, Ukraine. Get ready for some missiles that blow up on the launching pad. But my favorite part about this visit was just getting to watch two dictators hang out together. Because when Putin first landed, they were all formal and polite with each other. I mean, look at them, trying to get the other to get into the limo first. No, go. No, after you, I insist. It's friendly, but it's also obvious that these guys have blown up a lot of cars. No, you start the ignition. No, you do it. No, you do it. Okay, fine, we'll both turn it at the same time. But over the next couple of days, the two had a lot of fun together. Kim picked him up, and they took a drive. Just two communists in cars getting coffee. They drove through a botanic garden. They looked like they adopted a couple of dogs together. And clearly, Putin had a great time, because when he left, he looked really sad. He hugged Kim goodbye, and then he stood there waving way too long. And then he went inside the plane and waved from the window. Can you at least act like you have another friend, all right? You look like you're waving to your mom on the bus to the sleepaway camp.
Also, based on Kim Jong-un's face, Putin must have been a pretty high-maintenance guest. Just look at him. Bye. Come back soon. Oh, God. I thought he'd never leave. Next time, he stays at the Radisson. Let's move on to climate change. If you couldn't tell from all the sweat on your ass cheeks today, the Earth is still getting hotter. So climate activists have taken their protests to the next obvious place, a pile of rocks.
A pair of climate protesters have been arrested after spray painting the historic Stonehenge monument in southern England. Video of the incident shows two people running toward the stone circle while spraying orange paint. A third person can be seen trying to stop them, then a fourth. The climate activist group Just Stop Oil has taken responsibility for the incident.
Whoa, guys, I appreciate the cause, but what did Stonehenge ever do? I mean, literally, what did Stonehenge do? I get the stone part, but what the is a henge? Regardless, I don't think this helps the cause. All they did was make it look like Stonehenge went to town on some Doritos. Guys, these stunts don't work. I promise you. Exxon saw this and thought, that's a good point. I wonder if there's oil under Stonehenge.
Yeah, I don't think painting Stonehenge orange is going to do anything, guys, okay? Last year, the sky in New York turned orange, and we still didn't care, okay? Everybody was like, oh, that's weird. Let's turn up the air conditioning.
Yeah, I'll tell you who they should be going after, billionaires and their private jets.
Two more members of the organization Just Stop Oil have been placed under arrest for spray painting private jets, and Taylor Swift might have been a target.
No, not Taylor.
She is our queen.
Pick another billionaire.
Another billionaire.
Just Stop Oil said that the airfield is where Taylor Swift's jet was parked, but Essex police in the United Kingdom said the pop star's aircraft was not at the airport.
Oh, thank God Taylor doesn't have to fly commercial. But guys, spray paint is not gonna ground these planes, okay? You gotta do something radical, like cut some wires or install some Boeing parts.
And finally, some major education news from Louisiana, where school children are getting a lesson from the greatest textbook ever.
New this morning, the governor of Louisiana signed a law requiring the 10 Commandments be posted in all public school classrooms, the only state now with such a law.
It mandates poster-size displays of the 10 Commandments in large, easily readable font. This is in all public classrooms. This is from kindergarten up until state-funded universities.
Easily readable font? I hate to break it to you, but Louisiana ranks 38th in reading. I don't think the font is going to help. See, I can make that joke because I'm from Kentucky. We're ranked 32nd. Suck it, Louisiana. We read gooder. For more on Louisiana's new 10 Commandments law and what it means for the separation of church and state, we go live to Louisiana with Michael Costa. Republicans justify religion in public schools?
Whoa. The 10 Commandments aren't religion, all right? Just because they're in the Bible doesn't mean they're religious, okay? The 10 Commandments are universal moral principles that these Louisiana Republicans want everybody to live by, just like their party does.
So they live up to these same moral standards?
Yeah, of course. It's not that hard. Like, you know, thou shalt not kill, right? Pretty cut and dry. Don't kill anybody. Unless you're standing your ground, you got to protect yourself. Or if a protester's blocking traffic, I got places I got to... You know what? Let's forget about this one. It's complicated, so... But look, the rest of these are clear cut.
Sure. Like thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yeah, yes. Well, obviously not if it's a porn star and your wife is pregnant. I mean, God is going to give you that one. But fine. Desi, if you're going to nitpick, let's cross out commit adultery, all right? And if you're going to commit adultery, you also have to lie about it, so you can't do false witness either. False witness, Ronny, that's just Bible talk for lying to your wife. But the rest of these are rock solid, all right? And that's why he put them on a rock. Like number 5, okay? Honor thy father and mother. You can't get more moral than that.
Oh, like giving parents maternity leave and universal childcare.
What? No, not honoring them like that. Honoring them like texting them at 11:55 p.m. on Father's Day. You know what? Let's forget it. There's too much confusion. Let's just cross off number 5. All right? And while we're at it, I don't even know what graven image means, so that one's gone. Don't say the Lord's name in vain. I mean, that's just cancel culture, right? So just... Oh, here we go. Look, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. We should all take Sundays off. Here we go. Order some Grubhub. Watch the NFL.
Yeah, but delivery drivers can't work on Sundays either, right?
Yeah, and I guess no football because you can't play games on Sunday.
All right, look, let's just cut all the chaff out of here, okay? All right? None of this needs... Okay, there we go. There it is. Boom. Perfect.
Yeah, but all you have left is the thou.
Yeah, exactly. This was a nation founded on individual determination. Putting thou self first is the American way.
Do kids even know what thou means?
Well, we're going to teach them. And if there's one thing Republicans support, it's teaching kids new pronouns. Oh, shit. Wait a second. Can't do that.
Yeah.